guys, what is going on? Fury Fighter here. I'm just doing a little bonus clip today. I've noticed a fair amount of people get very stuck on how to start the van, this little blue van. This car itself is actually a diesel, and diesels work a lot differently to a petrol like the Satsuma. I will try and explain it, I'll see if I can. So, air gets sucked in here, it passes through the air filter and comes down through the carburetor here and mixes with fuel. They have to be pretty specific like amounts for it to fire correctly, and then comes down into the intake manifold here, and then that leads into the cylinders. And as that leads into the cylinders will be on their way down pretty much, so it's drawing in the fuel. And then as the piston is coming all the way back up to the top, it's slowly compressing all that fuel and air, and when it hits pretty much the dead point center, or dead top of pretty much hitting like as high as it'll possibly go, in other words, and a tiny bit over, so it's just past that dead top center, so the spark plug will be ignited, and that will create a spark which then explodes the fuel and air, forcing the piston all the way back down, and then it creates pretty much the constant cycle again. And the more throttle you have open, it will pretty much open up the air intake and fuel intake, allowing more air and more fuel to get in, allowing it to rev faster and all that sort of stuff. Now, with a diesel, they do not have spark plugs at all. Just let me grab a beer really quick. Beautiful. Yeah, if we can make it out here and throw it in the bin, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so now with diesels do not have spark plugs. They are, how did we lean in this again? Okay, I'm not sure how to lean, but anyway, we've got our key off to the left here. That's our ignition. So if we can turn him on, there we are. Okay, so that's on, and now we have this red light here. It looks like two loops pretty much. They are the glow plugs. So how this works is the glow plugs will slowly be glowing up, and then once they're glown to their temperature, as the light has just gone off, then that means the glow plugs, they're very similar to a spark plug, but instead they just glow, but they don't glow constantly. It's only to start the vehicle. And so when we start it, if we can get it, it would be good to remember the leaning key. I honestly cannot remember that at all. Oh, okay, not that one. My apologies, guys. Okay, yep, I have no idea what the leaning keys are anymore. Q and E you would think would be the leaning ones, but nope. T, R, U, I couldn't see them being over the other side of the keyboard away from WASD. That would just be stupid. Yeah, I have no idea. But anyway. And then it started straight away. So pretty much how that works, as the cylinders, the pistons are going up and down when the car's turning over, it's sucking in, well, more or less diesel is being forced into the cylinders, and the glow plugs assisted in starting. And because diesel is very, how would you say it? I'm not sure, but it explodes off compression a lot easier than fuel does. So as the piston comes up, it compresses the diesel and air, and then that creates an explosion, and then that's what creates the fire rather than the actual spark plug. So that's just a quick, whoa, and that's a quick way to tip over the van if you want to do that as well. Just simply try and jump in it. Okay guys, well, yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I am going to have to look at the controls because they seem to have all changed. Reach Alpha 3. So that's middle mouse button, I believe. Or is that 3? Ah, okay, 3, right, okay. Alright, yep, cool. And what was push? J, okay. My apologies guys, I'm still trying to get the hang of this again. Oh, and there goes the windscreen. Excellent, excellent. But yeah, anyway guys, I think I'll leave it here before I break it anymore. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.